We're going to take a look at the calf barn on my family's farm. These are where we house our calves that are anywhere from 3 days all the way to 5 months old. You can see kind of in the foreground here we have some individual pens with some smaller calves in there, and then way in the back we have some larger group pens where older calves are separated out by age and live in group pens back there. All right, this next part might be a little noisy. This is our calf barn. So this is where our young calves are housed, anywhere from about 3 days old to 5 months old, but they're housed in these individual pens here. We're kind of able to monitor their feed, their temperature, and their health that way. So these ones that you're looking at right now are a mix of heifers and bull calves, and they're anywhere from about 3 days to 10 days old. We have some on the opposite aisle as well. These ones are a little bit older though. So on each of these individual pen, there's two pails. One pail here has some dry feed that the calf can have access to. The other pail is empty right now. That's a pail where we will dump their liquid when we feed them every morning and every night. Now this calf here is extremely young. I think it was born earlier this week, so it's about 4 or 5 days old. And right now, all these calves in these individual pens drink milk. So they're not weaned yet. If you remember from your beef overview, weaning just means that they're stopped drinking milk. The other thing you'll notice about these calves, you can kind of see the top of their heads are a little bit shaven. Cows naturally have horns, and so what we'll do when they're about 2 or 3 days old, we'll apply a little paste on where their little horns are, and that paste basically removes the horn, and so that calf will not grow up with horns on its head, which is what we want to see. In these group pens here, we have calves anywhere from about 3 months old to 5 months old. These ones right here are the youngest group. They're about 3 months old right now. You can see some have yellow tags in their ears. Those are the heifers. Those tags all have specific numbers on them, and those numbers just act as a record keeping for us, so we can kind of follow them out through their entire life. The ones with no tags in their ears or no yellow numbers, those are our steers. So those are our castrated bull calves that will grow out to be processed into beef. So we don't separate any of the steer calves from the heifers quite yet. They're all just housed in the same pen for now. Give a little shot at what the calf's feed looks like. This is our dry feed, so there's a little bit of corn in there, oats, a little bit of soybean hulls, and then these brown things here you see are just a protein pellet. So there's a bunch of protein and minerals in there. And then the last thing we add is usually a little bit of molasses. So molasses is just kind of a sweet mixture. It gives it a little bit of taste, and that's what makes up the calf's feed. Up above here, they have access to alfalfa, or that grass.